Hello from 2 chapter 11 Star and Galaxy. This is a video number 4 and your notes page number 4 and page number 5. Okay, so the forming and the death of the star, we start from this part first. 我们从 the forming of the star start here. The forming of the star, 星星从哪里来? Okay, so until today, the scientists believe that the star actually come from nebula. So the forming of star actually come from the hypothesis called nebula hypothesis. 星云的传说，不是啦，星云的假设。Nebula hypothesis, or another meaning, star actually originate from nebula. 星星其实来自星云。But how the nebula become the star? How is a theory that support this hypothesis? 什么 theory 在后面 support 着它呢？Okay, 来 turn to your page number 5. 我们转去第5面 I explain to you slowly 啦，我慢慢介绍你。So nebula hypothesis, page number 5. Until today, scientists believe that the stars are born from nebula. 星星来自星云。Or still remember what's meant by nebula? 什么叫 nebula 星云呢？This is a helix nebula. So after billions of years, 在百万亿年过后 the nebula going to become the star, 它会变成星星。But how it become the star? 它怎样变成星星呢？What is mean by nebula? Still remember 什么叫 nebula? They are the gases, and the gas inside normally hydrogen and helium. And they are the dust, they are the cloud of dust, 它们就是灰尘 in the outer space that we call nebula. But after billions of years, how the nebula become the star? 它将变成星星呢 Okay, we start our story. Now, 我们现在开始这个 theory 了。You see 啊，你看啊。Everything in the universe, they are revolving. 宇宙中的东西呢，一直在转着。Do you notice that? 你有发现到吗？ So our Earth actually having the moon revolving. So the moon revolving the Earth. Okay, 月亮围绕着地球在转。月亮有自转有公转，对不对？ So our Earth rotates itself. 我们的地球自转 and at the same time, our Earth actually rotates the sun in the solar system. 对不对？ Our Earth revolving the sun around in the solar systems. And you can look at the sun here. 你看到这边的太阳吗？ The sun actually revolving around the Milky Way galaxy. 太阳也随着 Milky Way galaxy 在转着。So everything in the universe actually they are revolving. 整个地球宇宙的东西呢都在转着。But why don't you feel it? 为什么你没有感觉到啊？当你在转我也跟着转的时候，我们怎样去感觉到呢？对不对 ？So that's why we don't notice that. 我们没有发现到。But when something is turning, 当东西在转着的时候 ，what will be formed? 它会形成什么东西呢 ？Gravity, 地心引力。Okay, but I cannot tell you the theory into detail 啦。我们今天的重点不是地心引力啦。I just can tell you the revolving object 转着的东西呢 ，it finally forming the gravity， 它就会形成地心引力。And what happened after the gravity？ 地心引力一形成了，什么事情会发生呢 ？Okay, so in the nebula there are the gases， 对不对 ？They are dust。So when they are revolving, 当他们在转着的时候 they forming the gravity at the center. 中间呢出现了地心引力。So the gases and the particles in the nebula are pulled by the strong gravitational force to form a lumps. 什么意思呢 ？Don't know. 那 So all the gases 全部的气体啊 they are pulled by the nebula. 它就被那个地心引力呢拉进里面，慢慢的拉进里面 billions of years.Okay, so after billions of years, at the center of the nebula, 在 nebula 的中间呢，气体转着拉进去，气体转着拉进去，气体转着拉进去，对不对 ？So after millions of years, it was forming a lumps at the center of the nebula. Nebula 的中间呢，就出现了一团东西。So where is the lump come from? 这一团东西是谁形成的呢 ？Gases 啊 ，dust 啊，灰尘啊，气体啦。Okay, so the lump of gases continue to shrink so small, 奇怪 and it's compressed until it become very compact and form a core. You copy first. 你抄先，我慢慢解释。好了没有？那行啊。 So all the gases, they they'll attract to the center. All the gases, they they'll attract to the center. So the strong gravitational force, 很强的地心引力，把这些气体呢拉进去，they forming the lumps. And now all the gases compress inward， 这些气体呢压进去。So the lumps of gas， 这一个气团呢 ，they'll continue to shrink， 它被 compress， 它被压缩 ，and now shrink， 它收缩去了。Become a core， 变成一个壳形，变成一粒硬很 compact 的东西，很窄头的东西，变成它的壳形。And now we don't call it a star yet， 它还不是星星。Why? What do you mean by star? Star actually is an object that can produce own light energy and heat energy. 在我们的宇宙能自己发光发热的东西 so we call it a star. So temporarily, all the gases they join together become a core, 变成了一个壳星 and they not release any light and heat energy. We don't call it as star yet. 我们不叫它星星先。And what happened after billions of years? When the temperature and the pressure in the core become very high, so 它再压下去，再转进去 and the temperature at the center become very high， 中间的温度太高 and the pressure 它的压力也太高 nuclear reaction occur， 核子能反应发生了，核子能反应就开始了，什么意思呢？ Don't know, you copy first. When the temperature and the pressure in the core become very high, nuclear reaction occur.Okay, 什么意思 Don't know. You maybe don't know what is mean by nuclear reactions. So what is mean by nuclear reaction? I tell you a bit 我告诉你一点点啊。When we talk about nuclear reaction, we having two types of nuclear reactions. Number one is called nuclear fission. 第一种叫 nuclear fissions. What is mean by nuclear fission? This is a nuclear reaction that takes place on the Earth. 在地球上发生的。In the nuclear power station 发电站 in the nuclear bomb, they're using this method called nuclear fissions. So neutron hit on the uranium and the uranium nucleus will be separated, 被分开，明白吗？这种叫 nuclear fission. But today in the star, the process is not called nuclear fissions. We call it a nuclear fusion. 什么叫 nuclear fusion? Nucleus join together, and this is what we call nuclear fusions. But how to make it? 怎样做呢？ On the Earth, nobody can make it. 在地球上没有人能做到这一件事情。Okay, but in the star, yes, it happened. 它真的发生了。So hydrogen actually just positive. 因为 hydrogen ion actually just positive. Hydrogen 的离子啊，它有带电，它的电呢是假的。But positive charge, the same charge repel, 它们互相排斥。So on the Earth, nobody can join the hydrogen together. 没有人能把 hydrogen 跟 hydrogen 的离子呢压在一起，然后变成新的一粒核心，叫做 helium. Nobody can make it. But for the star, the temperature is too high. 它的温度太高 ，the pressure is too high. So hydrogen atom finally will be compressed. And finally join together, fuse together, 结合在一起 become a new atom called helium, 变成了另外一个 atom 叫 helium, 明白吗？ So this is the process that we call nuclear fusion. Hydrogen 跟 hydrogen 相撞结合，变成一粒新的 atom 叫 helium. And this is what happened in the star. Okay, or that's why star can release the heat energy and the light energy. The heat and light actually come from nuclear reaction， 就来自它的化学反应 nuclear reaction， 核子能反应 called nuclear fusions. Okay? So now a lot of heat energy and light energy are released， 很多的热能、光能被放出来了 ，and the core shine， 它的中间呢发光了 ，and the star is born， 星星就生出来了。So this is the forming of star. It comes from nebula， 它就来自 nebula， 转着，越转越热，压力越来越高，然后 boom， 核子能反应发生。So this is the forming of star. Or not understand, never mind, watching a very good video, 看看这个很好的 video, and you're going to understand immediately. 你马上就明白了 Start.
Over hundreds of thousands of years, the cloud gets thicker and forms a giant spinning disk bigger than our entire solar system. At its center, gravity crushes the gas into a super dense, super hot ball. Pressure builds until huge jets of gas burst out from the center.
That really shows you how violent a process star formation is. These jets are many light years across. Something is literally accelerating material very fast across unimaginable distances.
Gravity keeps the pressure on, sucking in gas and dust particles that smash into each other, generating more and more heat. Over the next 500,000 years, the young star gets smaller, brighter, and hotter. Temperatures at its core reach 15 million degrees. Only at that mind-boggling temperature can atoms of gas begin to fuse together, releasing massive amounts of energy. And just like that, a star is born. It will shine for millions, even billions, or perhaps even trillions of years.
Okay, understands forming of star. So after the star forms, the next title will be the death of the star. See you in another video. Bye bye.